Hello, hello. Okie dokie. Oh gosh, that's loud. Hang on. Hello. Mm. Alright, guys, I have finally gotten to the point where I am able to do my stream a little differently. Um, I worked around some things and tweaked some things, and I have officially figured some things out. Um, so let me see something very quick. Why does that? Okay, just give me a minute and I'll get started on these pictures real quick. Okay, here we go. All right. I am picking up where I left off quite a while ago. Been it's been a couple weeks, maybe a little longer than that. Dark Star, hello. Welcome to the stream. I just started, so you are in luck. You have not missed anything. Ah, thank you for the follow. How are you today? I am good. I am good. You're doing okay? That's good. Hang on one second. I need to check something. Yeah. No, that is not me in the photo. That is my daughter. Um, this was a photo shoot. Sorry, I got tongue-tied there. This was a photo shoot I did back in December. Um, with my daughter and her best friend. Yes, I'm married. Well, I appreciate, um, but no, I'm not. I'm not. I am not 26. I'm glad that I look young, but I'm I'll actually be 34 at the end of April. So yeah, my daughter is 16. So yeah. Surprising, huh? My counter for my followers is wrong. I'm gonna have to fix that at some point, but I'll worry about that later. Let's see. Um, let's get. You don't know what to say? Okay, let's see. Here we go. All right, I'm just gonna jump on in and see what we can get out of this. All right, the auto settings did pretty good. I thought of taking you on. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, but yes, I am married and probably you might not be in my area even if I wasn't married, so thank you. It's actually rather faded. It used to be a pretty vibrant blue, but it's uh, it's faded into more of a greenish blue and almost like a mermaid. Hello, Synth. Oh yes, blue is my favorite color. Um, I like pretty much all shades of blue, but yes. It was actually my husband and my daughter that convinced me to dye my hair blue because I had it red for quite a while. So, um, because I like the way I look with red hair, but they were like, you need to change it up a little bit. So, how about we do blue? So, yeah. But right now it's grown out pretty much. So, okay. Let's try. Let's see. What was I at? Okay. I'm just gonna tweak a few things in here. Try and oh, and since thank you for popping in. I know it's your wife's birthday today. Did you get to make her that cake yet? Let's see. Not sure. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, it's a little pixelated. Looks a lot better from farther away. But it is okay. Hmm. 1 second. to see what I want to do anything specific. Got a lot of pictures to get through, so I'm probably just gonna not do too much in each picture. Let's see. Hang on a second. My lips are dry. What the hell is that sound? I think it's a plane, but it doesn't sound like a plane. Anyway, okay, let's do a little before and after. Let's see. I might want to crop it a little bit because there's a lot of overhead there. Let's see what it looks like cropped a little bit. Just a tad. I think that's a little bit better. Let's see. Ooh, very blurry in the background. Oh yeah, we got some. That. There we go. That's a little bit better. Let's see what this does. Trying to decide if I want to enable the lens correction or not. Um, I think I'll leave it. Oops. Okay. Um, oh, Synth, I don't know if you heard me or not. I was asking if you're still here, if you were able to make that cake for your wife or not. Yeah, let me close something. All right, there we go. You weren't able to make it? Oh, hell am I hearing? I think I'm losing my mind. Keep hearing weird things. Don't have Dark chocolate cocoa powder. What kind of cake were you going to make her? Let's see. Before, after. I think I'm okay with the way this one came out. So I'm going to go ahead and skip on to the next one. There's Missy. Let's see. Pretty much the same. Let's see how we can do this. Oh, chocolate. Huh? That sounds really good. Oh, really? That's awesome. First prize chocolate cake. Ooh, that sounds really, I can taste it now. Like, I really want some just soft, moist chocolate cake. Just, now I need something to drink. Where's my back here? Hang on a second. I bet it is good. I don't cook enough. I haven't cooked in a while. My daughter's been doing a lot of cooking lately. Hi, Coheed. You want some loves? What you doing? Do you want up here with Mama? Kitty kitty. You're just trying to distract me. That's what you're doing. Kitty kitty. Spent literal hours tweaking the recipe to make it the best. Aw, such dedication to a cake. That's the same way. Like with anything that I make my husband, especially if he's like, hey, you should try making this. I like try and make sure that it's like perfection. And like even if I mess up like the tiniest bit, I'm like, oh no, I ruined it. I ruined it. He's like, no, it's great. I love it. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, like one of his favorite things in the world is chicken and dumplings, and his mom used to make it for him all the time. And I have tried making it the way she does, or she did rather. Um, but I have not been able to perfect her recipe. I just like either I make it too salty or too thin or this or that, but he always enjoys it. It's just still not quite the same as hers. Ooh, I just got chilly all of a sudden. I have to go close that patio door. Let's see, what can I do with this? Just a little before and after. Not too much I can do with this picture. It's not a bad picture. Let's begin a little bit. Let's go to hmm, do a little noise reduction here. Yeah, like I mean it's a really simple recipe, but I think every time I go to make it, I overthink it and I'm like, "Oh, I need to put more milk in it or I need to put more pepper in it or and then I just like do too much of something or not enough of something." Oh, come on, computer, what you doing? I really don't cook enough. I used to cook a decent amount, um, but I haven't cooked in quite a while. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't tried cooking it again. I think I've cooked it maybe once or twice. Let's see. I know it's been over a year since I've cooked it last. Um, but everybody makes chicken and dumplings so differently. Like there's so many different recipes. It's hard to like if you try and mix certain things from different recipes, it just doesn't come out right. But she had such a simple recipe, so I'm just like, why can't I get it right? I'm gonna crop the top a little bit on this one too. Come on. Okay, let's just do one. If it'll work. Oh, that is not. Oh yeah, I'm my worst critic, my own worst critic, like for everything. Like, I mean, but also like if somebody tries to tell me, like, oh no, you should do it this way, but I've been making it that way for a while and I know it's good, it like bugs me. But I don't know if I like that crop now. Mm, yeah, I think I'll leave it that way. All right. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Oh, wow, that bright sunlight. That just, is she blinking? I think she's blinking in this. Yep, just about. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I was gonna try and stream earlier today, but this is actually a really good time because my husband and daughter are a few minutes down the road watching a wrestling show. Um, they're, I think they're helping out with a couple of things or something. But so I've got the house to myself. But earlier we went to a walking trail slash park that's a few minutes away, which I've taken quite a few pictures of. Some of these pictures were there. Um, but my husband and daughter wanted some pictures of them in their wrestling gear, like promo shots, you know. Um, and we had it all planned out. We're like, oh, we're going to go to this spot and this spot, and we're going to do this and that. And I even had some of those colored smoke bombs that we were going to try, if there weren't too many people, because, you know, I don't want like people crowding me or trying to freak out and cause a scene or something. But we got to the spot. I turn on my camera, and the memory card's not in it. We walked 30 minutes to that spot. And I was like, guys, I messed up. I charged all 5 of my batteries, but I forgot to put the memory card back into the camera. My husband was rather upset. I was pretty upset too. I'm like, God, why did I do something that stupid? I've done it so many times. Like, I've taken my camera just for the hell of it, like just in case. And then I'm like, oh, this is going to be a great shot. I go and turn my camera on it, and there's no memory card. I'm like, why have I not gotten extra memory cards? I have one memory card. It's a 32 gigabyte memory card. So I'm like, oh, well, I don't, for a while I was like, oh, I don't need an extra one. And then I realized I tend to forget to put it back after uploading pictures on my computer. I'd probably forget to put a sticky note on it, to be honest. I mean, that's a good idea, but I've actually got some little tiny ones right here, like, but I mean, I sat here for 2 hours waiting for because they were doing something else this morning, and they said, "Oh, we'll be back by 12-ish. Um, so just have your stuff ready." I'm like, I was charging all my batteries while they were gone, making sure they were all charged. Just, because I didn't know like exactly how long it would take. So I'm like, just in case, I'm gonna charge them all up, have it done, and I just completely blanked about it. I don't because I took a couple pictures for my daughter. Um, what was it for? It was like her outfit of the day or something. Um, it was like a special thing she was doing, and she wanted me to take pictures with my camera, and that's why my memory card was in my computer and not in the camera. I just happened to forget to take it out. But as soon as I got home, I took it out of my computer and put it in my camera. So hopefully we can try it again. I don't know if we'll be able to do it next weekend, but hopefully we'll be able to try it again soon. But we did take some pictures with my phone, as not the quite the same level of, um, it's a different type of camera, but it still takes pretty decent pictures. So we took quite a few with my phone, which I don't know how they came out because my phone was almost dead by the time we were done. So, I'll probably give a sneak peek on Patreon, to those, um, and then probably do a stream of editing them at some point, maybe. I don't know. Because I need to try and edit those quickly because to make sure they came out, and if not, then I need to set up, um, another time to do them so they can have them and get them I think he's wanting to get them printed or get something specific done with them. But yeah, so that was slightly disappointing and I can't speak today. Aggravating. Um, but I was glad I could at least take some with my phone. But they were very uncomfortable and hurting by the end of it because they were in their full gear. Like, they looked like they were doing cosplay because that's basically what they're doing. It's like, you know, but, actually, is my phone charged yet? What is that? Oh, I was like, okay. Um, what was I doing? Shit. Yeah, I've got the Galaxy Note 10. Um, so it's got a pretty good camera, but I want to see if oh wow, that came out. I'm just scrolling through a few of these because my phone kept telling me that that might have come out blurry. That looks blurry. I'm like, there's no way. So I took multiples of like the same poses and stuff. But yeah, these don't look blurry. So, but let me see if I can upload. I'm gonna see if I could upload a I don't want to upload any of the new ones, but yeah, let's see. I took a lot of pictures. Holy cow. Didn't think I took that many. Well, I thought I had a picture of both of them in their gear. Um, I know I don't have it on my computer. Well, actually, I might have it on my computer. But I'll try and upload one to the Discord. Um, I took I took a lot of pictures of the same poses, different angles, all that stuff. So I got pretty like my daughter was making fun of me. She's like, "That stance you were doing was just weird." She's like, "You were doing this and this," and I'm like, "Well, yeah, you got to get the good angles." Like I was going up and I was going down and sideways, and it looked like I was trying to do yoga. Like it was a little ridiculous, but you got to do what you got to do to get the shot. Yes, you got to do it. If you have to stand in the middle of the road for 10 minutes and to get the shot, block traffic, you got to do it. Got to stand in mud. You got to climb a hill. You got to go onto private property where abandoned buildings are. Not that I would do that at all. Wink, wink. Let's see. No, never, never. Now that's one thing. Like we were wanting to try and use the smoky bombs, like in town, but I haven't gotten a clear answer on if they're okay to use. like in certain areas. Um, so we were going to go to a secluded area, like not on private property and not on like we were going to have a whole setup and stuff, but we're going to hold off on it until we know like what exactly we can do and get away with. So, um, this picture bothers me because her eyes are like almost closed and you can tell she was in the process of blinking. But I'm going to do what I can with it. I'm going to bring this exposure down a little bit. Contrast. Let's warm it up a tad bit. I mean, this is a decent shot. It's just her eyes because literally she like I snapped it right as she was blinking. And that sun was really bright too, so oh yeah, I was gonna do some noise reduction because it's a little that's a little better. Go. Oof. Face. It's funny. Let's see. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go move to the next one because that one's pretty fairly different. Oh yeah, I forgot she climbed the tree. Oh, you can tell she's my child. It's like I'm gonna get a good shot. I'm gonna do a good pose. I'm gonna do something weird. I'm gonna climb this tree while I'm wearing 4-inch heels. Well, she's so good at it too. Like I barely have to instruct her. Like sometimes I might have to be like, okay, well turn your head this way a little bit or bring your chin down. Just tiny stuff. But usually, she just does it. Like spot on. As well as her friend Missy, like they just have that natural charisma. Like just they stand there and you could just take like 100 pictures of them. And she's got such attitude, like that look on her face, like look, those eyes. Ah, I love her eyes. I mean, she is 16, so I'd be surprised if she didn't have somewhat of an attitude. Yeah, she's got really nice, like they look sort of brown, but they're more hazel than brown. Um, Coheed, do you mind? Coheed. Oh, now you got the zoomies. Oh, that's nice. What the? Coheed. He disappeared behind the couch. Okay, anyway, What was I saying? Oh yeah, her eyes. Like where the light hits it right there, you can tell it's, there. Her eyes are a lot like mine, in the fact that they can change colors. It's a subtle thing, but um, some days her eyes are a lot darker than others. Coheed, I swear to Bob. I don't need you doing the zoomies. Let's see. That cap is still pretty bright. See what I can do about that. Let's bring these whites down a tad. Highlights. There we go. And somehow she just ends up like the framing just ends up so perfect. Like, I mean, of course there are some that is not so good, but Coheed, what the my cat has the zoomies now. It's just like, don't look at me that way. Coach, you. My cat's trying to get me to play with him. Got up yesterday. I was talking to my wife. She asked me to pause because she was so entranced by eyes she hadn't. Oh, I've done that to my husband before. Like, he'll be talking and I'll be like, wait, stop, look at me. And he's like, what? And I'm like, no, just stop and look me in the eyes. And I was like, what? I'm like, I love your eyes. And I was like, oh, stop. I'm like, okay, but you're gonna have to start over because I wasn't listening. Mr. Attitude. Yeah, can I keep them? Like, can we put them in a jar? Like, yeah, I feel that. Uh, same energy, same energy. Coheed, I swear, if you do not stop. God, he is staring me down. Come here. I know as soon as I get up, you're just gonna run from me. Here. Play. Mama's trying to do stuff. Why do you want to play now? Okay. Anyway, back to the picture. You better not attack me. Coheed, behave yourself. I heard him doing the butt wiggle. Let's see. Still before and after. That's fairly good. Let's see. I want to try darken those corners a tad bit. Bring the focus more into the middle. Cat, you're getting on my nerves. If I had something small to throw at you that I knew wouldn't hurt you. Ran into the bedroom. Okay. Anyway, now that seems a little bit dark. Let's tweak that a little more. There we go. Okay, I think I'll leave that. Let's go on to the next one. Oh, yes, this is the train track ones. I've really, really had fun with the train tracks. The train tracks. Oh my gosh. Kofi, you little shit. We were gonna go to a specific area, um, because we have tracks going like through the whole town, right? And there are a few spots like right around the corner from where we live that we could take the pictures. There was one specific spot, is like a bridge area that I wanted to try, but it's also right next to a warehouse. Um, and there were like people working. Why do I feel like I have hair on my lips? There were people working and like they were outside and stuff. So I was like, well, I can't really just park right here and go walking down the train tracks. These people around. So I drove like 15 minutes further down the road and found a different area. And this was the Coheed. I swear to God, if you don't stop. I think. Pretty sure this was the first shot. Yeah, this was the first shot we took at the train tracks. So I really like the backlit, but it is a little. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, you little cracker cat, come here. Hang on a second, I gotta get this cat. Come here. Come here. Oh shit. The cat. I'll close this door. You can't get in. Come here. Come here. Oh. Oh, you sweet. Yes, look what I got. Meow. Look what I got. Oh, he's angry. He's an angry kitty. Say, I want to be Zoomy. Oh, so angry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But now you're going to rub my leg. Go on. Now I have cat fur on my face. I can feel it. Okay. Excuse me while I try and get this feeling of fur off of my face. Okay. Now I have to reapply my chapstick. Yeah, that's my little kitty cat. He's not so little, but He's more my husband's cat. But his name is Coheed. He's laying in the floor behind me pouting. Let's see. Okay. So I really liked the backlit, them being. Oh no! Coheed, you're gonna have to come back. Oh no, don't run from me. Come here. Yeah, do your little prance. Come on, come on. You're so silly. Just for a second, okay? Just for a second, okay? See? Yeah, it's so angry. They don't want to be picked up right now. Oh, growling at me. Yeah, he's. Hey, okay. He wants to play. He's like, don't pick me up right now. I want to play. I want to run around. I have energy. I don't want to be held. Don't look at me like that, you little cracker cat. Yeah, if he wants to run around and play, he's just not gonna have it. Yeah, he's whapping his tail at me now. Oh. My daughter was here right now, she'd be playing with him, but she is also busy. Ooh, I like the way this is coming out. Although, I might want to straighten it a little bit. Yes. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I like it a lot. Gosh, these girls. They did. Did they do one or two? Or I think they did. I think they only did one wardrobe change, but it was a little strange because, like, they forgot they were supposed to change clothes before we did like different areas, and they're like, "Oh crap! If we're doing the train tracks, we need to change our clothes." And we couldn't, like, we stopped someplace and they didn't have anywhere for them to change. So, like, I was driving, and they were like trying to change in the car. So that was fun. But let's see. So I like the brightness of the background, and then them being like the front being a little darker. Okay, so okay. So yeah, that looks a lot better. So you can still see them, but you get all the details in the background as well. Yes. I love it so much. Got this little spot right there that's irks me a little tiny bit. But I think I'm going to leave it be. Ooh, I need to do some reduction. There we go. Okay, computer, what are you doing? My internet's not acting funny. Let me do something real quick. That's not what I want to do. Come on, computer, what are you doing? Hmm. The follower thing says 25, but it's wrong. I'll have to I'll have to fix that after. It's just bothering me right now. All right. Let's do before and after real quick. Let's see what else. I'm gonna bring this back down a little bit. All right. Yeah, I like that. That is awesome. All right. Okay. I don't think I have too many more pictures left since we're at the train tracks. But ooh, that's disappointing. She is out of focus. But I'm gonna edit it anyway. Let's see. I hate that Erica's out of focus. Oh look, there's a little birdie. Oh, she's out of focus. Why is it focused on the freaking focused on the gosh darn background? Okay, so I'm just gonna do slight stuff to this one and how is that even a sneeze? It's still there. I should have probably taken some allergy medicine earlier today. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the next one since this one's I did the same thing. Rude. Okay, let's just... Yes, here we go. Here we go. Oh, my eyeballs. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna bring this contrast up a little bit. Oh. See what I can do. Bring the shadows down a tad bit. The haze, there we go. I brought that color out. Let's do some noise reduction. Look how bright her hair is. Alright. I just love the way the sky looks, like that perfect fade. It's just, that's awesome. Let's do a bit of that. Oh, don't know if I want to mess with the exposure or not, but try it. Yeah, I think I'll bring it down a little. Okay, let's do some before and after. There we go. That's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Oh, I must have done burst shots here. Let's see. I'll pretty much do the same thing here. Oh, before and after. Alright, okay, I'm gonna skip through these burst shots. That one is bright. Okay. Exposure Exposure down. Just doing a little bit of each one here. Oops, there we go. I think I might have done a burst. Ouch, ow, 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 sharp pain, sharp pain. Ah, whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened? Okay. I think I did a burst shot with these two, so it's probably more than one. Alright. That is it. I'm gonna see. Yeah, that's a little better. You can tell the sun's starting to go down a little bit. Do 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 do. Oh, that and that. Before and after. That's pretty good. Alright, next one. Yeah, I did some burst shots here as well. Ooh, yes. Love it. These girls are just. They're everything. Alright, let's see. Let's dehaze a little bit. There we go. These. Do some noise reduction. Excuse me, my eyeball just wanted to. Do something weird. That. Hmm. I'm just playing around with the sliders at this point. Huh. Oh, ah, get a little sleepy. I should not be sleepy this early. The third shift is catching up to me. Oh, I thought that was something important. Was not. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with that right now. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next one. Another burst shot. Hmm. Let's do this one. Her face is just like so freaking golden. That's insane. Oh, these girls. Let's see. Before and after. Again, if anybody's wondering, I'm just doing basic edits of these. Nothing too extensive. Just moving around the sliders till I see what I like. Ooh. Excuse me. Coheed, no. No. Coheed. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that one. Oh, this one's cute. That face, though. She's like, eh. Look at their faces. Oh, man. Sorry, I keep yawning. Um, I had coffee earlier, but of course, sugar, you're gonna crash. Probably should have had a freaking sugar-free energy drink. Probably would help if I ate more too. I've only eaten once today, and all it was a hot pocket. So. Anyway, let's edit this picture. I think I might crop it a little bit because there's a lot of. That's okay, Sense. I will go back. Let's see. I did that one. I'll do a before and after for you. Before and after. And I did a lot. Apparently I was in the mood to do burst shots. So there's like walking down the tracks. I did that one. And here's the before and after of that one as well. I don't remember which one you left on. I'm walking down the tracks. I did this one. Why does that look blurry now? Why isn't it? Okay, there it goes. Or is that just my eyeballs whacking out? Burst shots are fun. It's a lot easier to do burst shots with movement, and you have multiple possibilities. Like that first one doesn't turn out as they're walking, somebody blinks or somebody has a funny face, you've got plenty to choose from, you know? So, did you see this one? I don't remember which one you left on. Wait, why did it? Oh, yeah, that's one of the burst shots. Never mind. Okay, yeah, these ones ended up blurry, so I didn't do anything else. Okay, so that was the final of this one. Um, that was the before. Yeah, so this was the before, and that's the after. Okay, so these two, they're both, she's really, Erica's really out of focus, and then Missy's somewhat out of focus. Um, so I didn't really do much with those. Then I just scrolled through these. I thought I did at least one of those. I did. I edited. Why didn't it serve? It did something funny. Now I'm going to have to re-edit this one. For some reason it didn't save it. Because I remember I said something about the sky. I don't know why I didn't save it. It's weird. At least it wasn't too extensive on the edit. Yeah, because I was looking at her hat. Huh. Strange. And okay, before and after. There we go. All right. Okay, now I can see it saving. So, and then I went to this one, which that was before, that was after. And I just went to that one. That one came out pretty good. Yeah, it was golden hour, so it worked. It worked pretty good. Or it was right around golden hour. Um, sunset time. It worked out pretty good. It's pretty easy to, especially if you have the right settings on the camera. Like I usually shoot in manual, um, which sometimes screws me over, but 9 times out of 10 it works out pretty good. It's a lot easier to um, do edits that are needed, um, if they're needed, especially with the lighting. All right, let's see. So this was the one that you just came in on. All right. So did we do anything to this one yet? Yeah, we did. Okay. So it started off like this, and now we're here. So let's see what else we can do with it. To dehaze. They both have funny faces because my daughter was holding onto her hand and trying to keep her balance, but not not actually fall. And I just ended up snapping a picture. Let's see, let's bring this exposure down a tad bit more. Contrast up. Shadows. The shadows. She was trying so hard to smile, but she was falling. She's like, ah. That's pretty funny. All right. Let's see. I think we're pretty good on that one. I'm gonna go ahead and move to the next one. Aw, them holding hands. They're so sweet. Best friends. It's a little out of focus, isn't it? Not too bad. Not as bad as I was expecting. Hand just looks weird, I guess. There we go. Alright, let's let's see. Yeah, I think it's just the lighting that's making her arm look a little funny to me. There we go. Changing it up a little bit. Alright, before and after. Yeah, we went through these pretty quick. Because we knew the sun was coming down and there was a pretty busy main road right next to it. And I'd parked in a parking lot of a church right across the street. And I was like, well, I don't want to be parked here too long, so we went through it fairly quickly. And then, like, as we were getting our last shots, a cop pulled into the parking lot where I parked and, like, sat there. Like, he turned around towards the road. I was like, oh God, I hope he doesn't try and give me a ticket. But thankfully he didn't. So I was getting the last shots. And I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and get on out of here. So he was only there like maybe a couple minutes. Yeah, I was worried that we were gonna get fussed at, and I was like, really don't need that. All right, let's do before, after. Let's see. Does she have her? What is my computer doing? Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, she put her beanie in. Hello, Tarzan. Thank you for the raid. Gorillas are taking over. Oh no. Holy. Wow, that's really loud and delayed. Uh, hello, Tarzan, and hello, Hoof. Hoof, hoof. I can't speak today. That was very delayed. I don't know why that. It's probably my computer, but it wasn't that loud for you. Okay. Hello, Dove. Hello, Tarzan. Hello, Hoof. I cannot speak today. I just can't say hoof. I keep wanting to say hoof. I don't know why. Thank you for the raid. I'm just trying to finish editing these pictures that I've been editing for 3 months now. I've been bad. Like, I was supposed to have this done so long ago, but thankfully it wasn't like a paid shoot. If it was a paid shoot, I would have had it done almost immediately. I would have had that done like in 2 weeks at most, but it was just a thing for fun. So, yeah, I just, money's a good motivator, so that sounds terrible, but, no, I just haven't really been able to get myself to just sit down and do it. No, this is Lightroom. I usually do 98% of my editing in Lightroom. I do have Photoshop, but I usually only put it in Photoshop if I have to manipulate the background or um, do extensive editing. Yeah. Um, let's see. Okay, so this is the before for this one, and that's the after. So I'm not doing like you know, big huge edits, I'm just basic stuff. Just getting to the point where I am happy with it. And um this is my daughter in the red and black and her best friend Missy in the gray, the blue hair. Gosh, my throat is dry today. I think it also has to do with the fact that I've talked more in the last hour and a half than I have all week. Um, all right, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Oh, I did a burst shot here too. Okay. Oh, she did a little hop. That's adorable. I'm gonna edit that one just because she did a hop. Yeah, I don't talk very often. I really don't. I should talk more, but I'm not the most social person in the world. I'm sure I've said this before, but I mean, if somebody talks to me, I'm gonna talk to them back. Um, you know, that's nice to have company to talk to. Let's see what I can do with this. It is nice to just be able to chill and just chat a little bit here and there. I like to be able to tell like backstories behind the photos and stuff. It's some people find it interesting, and I like to share things. So if you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. I will answer as best as I can. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's good to go back and forth so you don't get burnt out on something or overwhelmed, you know? Coheed, I can hear you cleaning yourself. You are loud. Coheed is ignoring me. Let's see if I can do. It's getting dark in here. I'm gonna have to turn on the light soon. Before and after. Okay, what have I done? Let's see. Do a little zoom. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the. They were skipping. They're so cute. Oh my god, I love these girls so much. So edgy. Look at their tudes, man. Gosh, that sunbeam, like, total lens flare there. See what I can do about that. That part right there, that's gonna stay, because there's not too much I can do about it. But it adds to the picture, so. It looks like the sun is, like, just popping out of her head. Like she's had an idea, yeah. She's like, huh. That's even the face that she has. She's like, oh, not if you zoom in. Oh, whoa, what just happened? That's not what I was trying to do. There we go. If you zoom in a little bit, she actually looks sad. Oh, my little munchkin. She looks sad. But gosh, she's so pretty. And she just looks pissed off. Like, oh, lovely teenagers. Okay, let's do a little before and after. That's pretty good. Yeah. She's like, who do I have to beat up to make her happy? Well, that's what it is. because they're both pretty feisty, but um, yeah, like they'll beat somebody up for each other, like legit. I like the way it is nice. I like the way that her black shirt looks against the ground right here with her hair. I really, really like that. And Missy's too with the blue against the green and the brown. Such pretty girls. Wondering. I don't want to darken it too much. Just gonna play around with the sliders a little bit more here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Fairly sure we're coming towards the end. See, that one's pretty good. I don't like what the auto setting did there. Oh no, no. There we go. All right. We get. Um, 6:30. Hmm. A little before and after again. I like her freckles coming out a little bit in this one. My munchkin. I always call her Munchkin, but she's not really a munchkin. She's bigger than me. She's 5'7". She's got long legs, long torso, long neck, long arms, long fingers, big feet, and I'm small. I'm small bean compared to Beanpole. Yeah, she's as tall as my husband is, and I am 4'11". So that tells you how much they tower over me. And you should have seen, oh God, today they both had their wrestling boots on, right? So their wrestling boots give them an extra 2 inches each. So they walked up to me and they were literally like looking down at me, and I was like, They're giants. Yes, I am small, okay? I am small. Everybody towers over me. There's not very many people that don't tower over me, especially people that I know, because 90% of the people that I know are wrestlers. Yeah, they're tall people. The only people that I know are around my height or shorter, um, are typically in my family. Um, my mom's around, my mom's a little bit taller than me. But since she's older, she's got, she's sort of shrunken a little bit. My sister, who is actually a year and a half older than me, she is shorter than me. She's, I think she's 4'9". Um, but she is also um, sort of shrunk a little bit. Um, but I think that's due to health um, problems that she's had in the past. You wanted to be a wrestler for a while, really? Yeah, my husband's been doing it for shit, 20 years, I want to say. Yeah, and my daughter's training to be a wrestler now, so they're gone a lot during the week. Mainly Tuesdays and Thursdays, but sometimes on the weekends too. Like right now, they're at a show across the street. So, oh yeah, local shows they are pretty fun to go to. I haven't been to one in a while. Um, I've just been sort of a hermit unintentionally, really. But oh yeah, the training that they have to do is like especially in the big leagues, like it's pretty intense. Um, I trained for a little while back in the day. Um, um, and I loved doing it, but in the end, I just knew it wasn't something that I was going to keep doing for a while. So I did little things here and there in the shows, and um, but I ultimately I was just like, no, this isn't for me. It's fun, but not something I want to do like long term. You're 6'1", 6'3" on heels. Yeah, my friend Blake, I think he's right at 6 foot. And he's a big boy. He's broad, like, and he used to wrestle. He's not doing it anymore, but um, he's been doing powerlifting the past, I want to say 2 years now, maybe a little longer. I might be wrong, but he's been doing powerlifting, so he could probably lift me up like with one hand, like, and his hand is like as big as my head. What's his weight? To tell you the truth, I can't remember. I want to say he's around the 280 range. Um, but again, I'm not 100% sure on that. Um, it might be 250. It's been a while since he's updated us on his weight, so I can't really remember. But um, I'll actually be seeing him later tonight because they're supposed to be watching a pay-per-view. Yeah, he lifts just about every day. So, yeah. And I can't remember like his records or anything, but um I know it's a lot. I know that much. I know he could he could definitely bench me without any problems. So 6'6" and 300 plus. Yeah, I know at one point he was like 340. He actually posted on his Instagram recently about it. I think I might be wrong. I think I might be wrong. It might have been on Facebook. Let me actually. I want to get this right because I know he posted something recently about. Oh yeah, he bulked up to 320 at one point. Um, 2 years ago. 2 years ago he was 320. So at least half my handball team could bench wrestling. Yeah. My daughter, she lifts a little bit. Like she goes to the gym with our friend Blake. He helps strength train her. Um, and I think she deadlifted. I'm pretty sure it was 130 that she deadlifted. Um, the highest I got to ever deadlift when I was still going to the gym, I think I got up to 110 deadlifting. I can't bench. I can't do pull-ups, but I can deadlift. Um, well, I could. I haven't been to the gym in a while, so I'd have to get back into it. But I actually want to see if he's got any recent PRs posted. Yeah, I mean, I've seen like, yeah, I can't bench. Like I've tried benching and I can't even bench the bar by itself. So I'm sure like if I practiced and, went like every week, then I could get better, but did I just see? God, he posts too many memes. He hasn't posted a. Oh, there's a PR. 505. He deadlifted 505 for a double. That was back. Oh shit, that was back in December. Yeah, I've seen like the the ones where they're lifting that much and you can see the bar bending. Like that's insane. That's the last one he posted on Facebook, but I'm sure he had posted on Instagram. Let me, here we go. Let me see the last one they posted on Instagram. Oh, it was him lifting a car, but that was still back in December. Gosh, he hasn't posted in a while. I guess he just told us verbally what his stuff was. But yeah, um, wow, it got dark in here. I'm gonna have to turn on a light real quick. Excuse me. Ow. And I should probably stretch a little bit. Oh, my back. Okay, that's better. Um, I'd have to look back at it. I think it was just deadlifting the end of it, I think, the back end. Yeah, it was like the back end of it, so. All right, let me try and get back into this. Where was I? Before and after. That's pretty good. But yeah, my husband at one point he was lifting too, but um he's had a lot of trouble with his right shoulder, so he hasn't been able to do a whole lot. Um like he got back into the gym and his shoulder was bothering him, so he took a break and then he wrestled a couple of times and he re-hurt it. So he's actually um, been going to physical therapy to try and see if he can get it back to where he wants it to be, or to where he can at least lift a little bit and wrestle without hurting. Let's see. Um, this one's not too much different than the last one. Oh, that's bright. Bring that exposure down. Let's see. Pretty sure there's only a few more pictures left. Um, then um, uh, Raiders weren't here for me to saying the shoot that I did earlier with my husband and daughter in their wrestling gear. I ended up forgetting my memory card. It was not in my camera, so I ended up using my phone. I'm probably going to put like a little sneak peek up on Patreon um, before I edit them on I don't know if I'll edit them on stream or not. I might not, but um, who knows? Let's see. Um, but after this stream, I have to do that. I have to at least upload them to Lightroom. Um, I would do it now, but it'll totally glitch everything out. So, because it's a lot of pictures. My eyeballs are starting to water. See? No. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Here's somebody coming up the stairs. Hopefully it's just a neighbor. Alright, let's do a little before and after. I like that one. That one's pretty good. I like the way the sun is like sort of fades into the sky with the clouds. Has a slightly purple tint to it. Gosh, my throat's sensitive. I'm going to eat a cough drop. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd really like to get back into the gym again. I've got a little bit of weight to lose. I want to tone back up again. I was doing good a couple years ago, but you know, shit happens. I'll get back into it sometime. Hopefully soon. All right, yeah, we're definitely getting close to the end here. My computer sounds like it's working overtime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me see if it'll let me. Come on. Let's see how many I have left. Oh yeah, I've only got like 5 left after this. But that'll mean I'm finally done after 3 months. The worst procrastinator. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna have to like spam post like 98% of these. I told Missy's mom that I would send them to her, but I keep forgetting. I mean, I've posted some like on Facebook and Instagram so she can still grab those or whatever. Yeah, I'm like, if I wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this today, but I'm gonna do this first, like 9 times out of 10, by the time it's time to do that other thing, I'm like, uh, my problem is I live too much in the future. My brain is just like worried about what I have to do in the future. I focus too much on that. Sorry, I got this pop drop in my mouth. Um, so the past couple days I've been trying to bring myself back into the moment and focus on the moment and not, oh, well, in 2 hours I have to do this, or, tomorrow I have to do this, or, whatever. Um, so today, well, last night I was telling my husband, I'm like, okay, well, because we were supposed to do the shoot yesterday, and we didn't end up doing it. Um, and he was like trying to rush before sunset and all this stuff, and I'm like, that's not gonna work. You're rushing me. It's not fun for me if you're gonna push me and rush me to do this because it puts more stress on me and it makes it not fun for me and it makes me not want to do it. Um, and he's like, okay, well, what can we do to make this not feel stressful? So I told him we have to make it like a set appointment for me, like it's something that needs to get done, but is also still something fun to do. Like, okay, he's like, well, we got to go over here at 10 o'clock in the morning. We should be back by 12, um, or 1 o'clock at the latest. I'm like, okay, well, that works. We'll get up in the morning. You guys can go do what you need to do. I'll get up and do what I need to do at the house. I'll get my stuff ready. So it's ready when you get here and we can go. And they were a little late. It was more towards 1 than 12 that they got back. Um, and then the whole thing with the memory card happened. But that's my problem is I live too much in the future, like day to day. I find like I'll get up and I'll be like, oh, okay, it's 10 o'clock, so I've got a little bit before this happens. Um, like, oh, I need to eat something because I've been up for this long. Um, and or I've been sitting here for 2 hours. Now I only have this amount of time to do this. Especially like on the weekdays when I work, I'm like, okay, well, if I wake up at 2 in the afternoon, that leaves me this amount of time to do this, and then by this point, I'm going to be tired again, so I'm going to want to take a nap, and then I've got to be up by 10 to be ready by 10:30 and leave, and that's been my problem with like the motivation of sitting down and doing the photos. Um, it's been like, oh well, I don't feel like doing that because I'm tired because I've got to do all this other stuff later. And it's more of a mental tired than physically tired. But that's been something that I'm trying to work on. Um, and I knew I was like, okay, well, we get this little photo shoot done. I come home, I can do my stream while they're at their show, and then I'll be done by the time their show is over. How do oh. So it's just me trying to focus on mainly on the moment of what I'm doing, um, and not too much. Like, obviously, you have to think ahead a little bit, but I do it so much, it always drains me. So, I actually talked to my therapist about that this past Thursday. Um, she gave me some tips and stuff, but um, I'm gonna try and get better about actually doing these streams and still doing like gaming streams in between, when I just like don't have enough time to actually, or I don't, more if I don't have the mental capacity to deal with a photo stream. Um, let's see, before, after, that's pretty good. I think that's too much sky. Yeah, no, I really love taking pictures. It's just sometimes I put too much on myself. And like this one, it was like 130 pictures or something like that. But of course, I took burst shots. So I see that number and I'm like, oh gosh, that's a lot. So then it's just like a little overwhelming. And I just psych myself out a little too much. I focus on the wrong things a lot. Um, which again, I'm working on. But um, I really like taking the girls out and doing shoots with them because they're just so easy to work with. And hopefully soon I'll have some paid shoots to work on. Hopefully. A couple people have asked about pricing and stuff lately, so here's hoping they actually book something. Let's do another before and after real quick. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I had a couple people at work ask me. One person, she's building her own little business, and she's like, I think she's writing cookbooks or something. Um, and she was asking about pricing for headshots. And I was like, well, I can give you my card. You can look it up. Because I couldn't remember it off the top of my head what I had posted on there, but I gave her my card and I was like, well, yeah, you can look here and blah, 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 blah. And then somebody else was asking about something else. I can't remember what it was. I'm thinking that was headshots too, but or some type of business shoot or something like that. But let's see. This one, I like this close up. It's the way her hair is and just the lighting behind her. Ooh, all the blues. I love, love, love the blue. 'Cause, 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 Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's so pretty. Yeah, her hair's a lot like mine. It keeps color really well. Um, like my hair just, I mean, it'll fade, but it fades like a certain way to where it doesn't look like it's faded. It looks like it's a purposeful dye job. Yeah, and she had her hair blue before I had mine blue, but my husband and daughter were like, "You should do blue." I was like, okay. Let's see. I like that little bit of light on her face right there. Oh, look at her eyes. They're so pretty. Yeah, she's got some really pretty eyes. She's just the sweetest girl too. Like if I could adopt her, I would. 'Cause that's like my daughter's best friend. Um, they act more like sisters than friends, but she hasn't been able to hang out with her lately, which is a little sad, but hopefully soon. Okay, I think I'm liking the way that looks. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next one. Ah, there she is, Miss Tude. Gotta make it edgy. God, I love the sky right there. That's just like epic. Yeah, it's so much fun. Like just finding different spots that you wouldn't think of. Like I can just be driving down the road and I'm like, oh God, that'd be a great shot with so and so, or to do this with. It's just I love it so much. I really like doing shots on railroad tracks because there's a lot of different angles and stuff that you can do, especially like depending on what time of day it is with the sunlight and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, and like 9 times out of 10, they come up with their own poses. Like, every once in a while, I'm like, hey, stand right here. And they'll like stand there and then they'll just like strike a pose. I'm like, that's perfect. And like sometimes I'll be like, I'll get a couple words out telling them I'll do this, and they'll just like do it before I even get my words out. That's awesome. Now, my husband, on the other hand, he can do his own poses, but he he has a different sense of what looks good than I do. So we butt heads a little bit on that sometimes. But also he's got sort of a different perspective than I do because he's taller. So like if he's like earlier today, I was telling my daughter to do something certain. He's like, "No, do it this way," and I'm like, "Hello, who's the photographer here?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought it looked better this way." I'm like, "Well, I'm the one taking the picture." But yeah, sometimes we butt heads a little bit on that. But the girls are pretty good about posing. Oof, it's 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna finish up these last few pretty quickly. And there is my little miss. Alright. Gosh, I don't know what this guy was doing, but it looks freaking awesome. Yeah, like that framed up really well. Yeah. A lot of times it just happens, like not even trying, and it makes it so cool. A lot of times, like I don't even pay attention to like exact framing. I'll just be like, oh, that pose is good, and I'll take the shot. And sometimes I get really lucky about how straight it is. All right. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that one, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Here's her little crouching one. She's like trying so hard not to laugh. I'm pretty sure she made a comment about feeling like she was trying to take a crap or something. Or probably Missy said something, but teenagers. Just going down through the sliders. Doing normal stuff here. Ah! Glitchy, glitchy. She's trying so hard not to laugh. That's pretty good. Alright, before and after. Didn't change her too much, but the background is pretty good. Alright, next. That's a pretty good shot, too. Yes. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, it's got a bit of noise there. It's slightly out of focus, but can't really tell from far away, so it's not bad. Oh, let's see. Before, after. Yeah, that changed up the lighting pretty good. Alright. What is that, the last one? Oh shit, it is. Thought I had at least one more. Come on, computer, what are you doing? What are you doing, computer? Okay. Yeah, that is a pretty. What the? No, that's not what I clicked. Okay, what is my computer doing here? Is it not saving my freaking pictures? Because I'm gonna be pissed. Like, what the hell is this thing doing? I did an edit. Why didn't it save it? I didn't skip this one. What the hell? My computer's wanting to be stupid. Well, looks like I'm gonna re-edit this one real quick. Now that I think about it, I might have still had it on the before I switched over. That's probably why I didn't save it. Let's see. All right. There we go. Really? Again with this? Okay. I'll do this one again now. Crap. Why do I do this? There we go. Might be a little too weak. Oh, come on, computer, work with me here. Yeah, that looks about like where I had it. Alright, I'm just going to scroll back through these quick, and then I'll see if there's anybody that we can raid. There's some of those unedited first shots. Come on, computer, catch up. There we go. There we go. Alright. Scrolling through. Did I not edit that one? No. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I edited. And then there's the two out of focus ones that sort of upset me because they were good poses. And then this one, I really like that one. Yeah, a lot of these came out really good. I'm gonna have to go through and get rid of the ones that I didn't edit or didn't come out. But yeah, that one was out of focus, so I didn't edit that one. Oh god, that one's crisp AF. Alright, my computer's acting like it doesn't want to catch up, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find somebody to raid real quick. Come on, computer, work with me here. Let me see. Oh gosh, it's really dark in here. Raid. Let me. Um, I'm on the Streamlabs OBS and I'm trying to figure out. Oh yeah, this one pops like really bright. I'm trying to figure out how to do a raid from here. Yeah, I'll figure it out one day. um, my computer's acting really slow right now. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna let me. My computer's tired, so I think, let me see. I don't know if it'll. I don't know if my computer will let me do this or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and thank you, Tarzan, for the raid. Um, let me see, who was it? Um, there goes my computer being stupid. Who was it? Dark Star for the follow. And my follower bar says 25, but that should make 33 now. From slobs, just type /raid and then a name. Oh, okay. So I just need to find somebody to raid then. Okay. If my computer will cooperate with me. Come on. Come on, computer. Yeah, I'm like oblivious to a lot of things, so yeah. All right. Let's open this up real quick and see if there's anybody we can raid. It's after 7 here, and their pay-per-view thing is at 8, so they'll be back before long. Which he has not told me to order yet. I don't know if he still needs me to order it or not. Okay, let's see what we got. It looks like... Huh. We got a couple big streamers that I'm following. Oh, come on, computer. Let's see. Looks like hi, child. I'm getting ready to end this. You just scared the crap out of me. Visky is streaming, so I'll go ahead and rate Visky if my mouse will work. Did my computer just freeze on me? It did. Okay, I'm gonna have to close Lightroom. I've got too many things going on at once. It's not wanting to work with me. Maybe one day. I think I need to do a cleanup on my computer here. Alright, let's see if it'll let me raid Visky. It's not even on type for me. Ah, here we go. Maybe. Raid. Do I need to put the at or just the... It might help if I spell it right. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm so bad at this. There we go. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks.